Ladies and gentlemen, we have entered the semifinals of Pro Wrestling Jeopardy, the first season. Everyone's been awesome so far. Looking forward to keep it rolling. We're going to start up here, bringing in our first competitor, Jeff Housen. How you making out, man?
How you doing?
Good. And we're going to bring in wonderful Andrew, who is not too wonderful tonight. We have two boards instead of one. It's Jeopardy, the whole 9 yards. I'm going to show the first board. I'm going to flip the coin. We're going to get started. So, share the screen. And make sure I get the right one. Let me know if everybody can see that.
I can see it.
Yep.
Okay. One thing, just the people have done it. Let me finish the entire question before you answer. Andrew, heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads.
It failed.
It failed. All right, I'll go over the categories here, Jeff, real quick. WWF Magazine, Real Families, meaning like real family members, Wrestling Video Games, This State History, August 24th, and the Monday Night Wars.
Let's start off with Monday Night Wars 300.
On March 30th, 1998, the day after WrestleMania 14, this man returned to WWF and cut a promo on Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan.
It's time to rip ass on the World Wrestling Federation, X-Pac.
There you go. He was relevant for about 6 months, and then he became nothing. Andrew, your go.
Let's do Real Families for 500.
Terry Gordy is the father of this pro wrestler.
Ray Gordy.
Good.
Thank you. Jeff.
WWF Magazine 200.
The December 85, January 86 was a Christmas-themed cover with who had this heel on the cover.
Oh, Shot in the Dark. Bobby Heenan.
You're incorrect, sir. Andrew.
Rowdy Ron Piper.
Oh.
There it is. Rowdy Piper. Andrew, it's your go.
Let's do Real Families for 400.
Ric Flair is a father-in-law to this podcast host.
Conrad Thompson.
Jeff, it's your go.
We'll take Real Families 100.
Sam Houston and Rockin' Robin are related to this WWF 80s style. That's 80s style.
Sam Houston and Rockin' Robin are relatives. Shoot. Sorry.
That's okay, man. Of course.
Rick Martel.
That is incorrect. But who is he related to? That's an interesting one. Andrew?
Who is Jake Roberts?
St. Roberts. Andrew, it's your go.
Let's do Real Families for 300.
This former WWF/WCW super who shocked WCW in 1993 is the uncle to Cody Rhodes. Mid-card Cody Rhodes.
Fred Ottman / Tugboat / Typhoon / the Shockmaster.
Jeff, it's your go.
We're going to do Wrestling Video Games for 300, please.
There were two tag teams in the 1991 arcade game WrestleFest. Who were they?
Demolition and the Road Warriors, Legion of Doom.
Very good, sir. Andrew.
Let's do Real Families for 200.
Jerry Lawler is cousins with this former IC champion.
Honky Tonk Man.
Jeff, it's your go.
Monday Night Wars 500.
WWE lost in the ratings this many weeks in a row.
83 weeks.
How many?
I said it wrong. I already said it out loud, though. 83.
I'm going to double check it. I'm going to verify it. Hold on a second.
I know it's the name of Bischoff's.
Yeah, that's all right. It doesn't hurt to check it. Doesn't hurt to check. I gotta find. How's it that hard to find? I don't have to edit this out. So give me a second, guys.
How do you not have the answer to your own question?
I do have the answer to my own question, but I want to double check the answer to make sure.
And I don't know if it should count when they were preempted for the U.S. Open or the dog show.
It's incorrect. Okay, Andrew, you can steal it.
Is it 84?
82.
Oh, fuck, I went the wrong way. Damn it.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks for dropping the F word. All right, Andrew, it's your go there, Angry Man. Angry Andrew. That's your new name, Angry Andrew.
All right, let's do this day in history, August 24th for 300.
On this day in 2003, Kurt Angle beat this man for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam 03.
Who is Brock Lesnar?
Jeff, it's your go.
On this day, 200.
This show taped its first ever episodes on this day in 1999 in Kansas City, Kemper Arena.
Oh. Taped its first ever show?
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown.
You are correct, sir. Andrew.
Let's do this day in history for 400.
On this day in 1998, Bart Gunn won the infamous Brawl for All and got a legit bonus of $75,000. Who did he beat in the finals?
Who is Bradshaw?
Jeff.
Monday Night Wars 400.
400 or 100?
400.
Okay. WCW was known to give away results for taped Raw episodes. Backfired in 1999 by announcing this man was going to win the WWF title before going to commercial. And a ton of people switched over.
Real name Mick Foley, character Mankind.
There you go, sir. Andrew.
Let's do this day in history 500.
On this day in 1994, this wrestler wrestled his last match for WCW and his last match in 15 years.
Who is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat?
And Jeff, it's your go.
WWF Magazine 300.
The first issue to come out monthly was in 1987. It covered this historic event.
The Montreal Screwjob.
No. Andrew?
My computer froze.
Guys, say computer. You using your IBM computer there, Andrew?
Can you?
Are you still there, Jeff?
I'm here.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
I'm going to say.
Okay, do you know the question? Did you hear the question?
The first issue to come out monthly in 1987 covered this historic event.
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
Is it the program?
Is it what? Sorry.
The WWF program?
Oh, you guys didn't know that. Cover WrestleMania 3. So it covered. That was the first one. It was WrestleMania 3. That was the first one to come out monthly.
I heard the question wrong.
Yeah, that's what I thought, dude. I thought, no, okay, that's all right. It happens. All right, Andrew, it's your go.
Let's do this day in history for 100.
On this day in 1945, one of the weirdest, creepiest, but successful humans ever be involved in pro wrestling was born.
Was it Vince McMahon?
Yeah, it was. Jeff, it's your go.
Monday Night Wars 200.
This woman came out of Nitro and threw the WWF Women's title in the trash.
Medusa Alundra Blaze.
Correct, sir. Andrew.
Let's do.
Well, I didn't hear you, man. You cut it again.
Let's do WWF Magazine for 500.
The last WWF WWE magazine is dated October 2014. This faction's on the cover.
Who is DX?
You were incorrect, sir. Jeff.
The Shield.
You are correct, sir. All right, Jeff, your go.
WWF Magazine 400.
One major mess up in WWF Park. They sent out copies too soon. They sent out copies of this one too soon to the store, giving away this man as a new WWF champion before it happened. So basically, just who's the champion they gave away too early.
Bret Hitman Hart.
Good guess. Not correct, but good guess. Andrew?
Randy Savage.
Yeah, it's not cover there.
Okay.
And you also did with that. You ever hear what they did on TV Guide? Some TV Guide said Randy Savage turns on Hulk Hogan before it happened. Like fucking idiots. Andrew, it's your go. Yeah.
Let's go WWF Magazine for 100.
The first two issues were part of Victory Magazine. The third issue was the one WWF Magazine dated April, May of '84. This babyface was on the cover.
Who is Sergeant Slaughter?
Incorrect, sir. Jeff?
Hulk Hogan.
You are correct, sir. All right, boys. We got a couple more to go here. Jeff, your go.
Wrestling video games 500.
AK was known for making easy and pick-up play wrestling games. Some of the best ones ever, which I agree. What was the first wrestling video game they released? I put the first game, but wrestling video game they released. That I'm aware of. I could be wrong, but.
Do you mean AKI?
AKI, I apologize. Yeah, AKI, whatever. I listen, I'm writing down like hundreds of questions. Give me a break.
Pro wrestling on the NES.
No. It's a tough one. That's why it's 500. Andrew?
WCW NWO World Tour.
You are correct, sir.
Okay.
And then Revenge came out. Oh, I loved Revenge.
N64.
Oh, Revenge was amazing. I love Revenge. Andrew?
Let's do wrestling video games 400.
What are you thinking, sir? How much?
2,000.
1,000? Mm-hmm. This 2D wrestling video game from Japan, which has amazing gameplay but not so great graphics, was released in 1989.
Is it Fire Pro?
You are correct, sir.
Wow. Fire
Pro's awesome. Chris Hemsworth loves his Fire Pro wrestling. That's a buddy of mine. He's obsessed with it. And it's good. It's a good time. Okay, Jeff, your go.
Let's finish off Monday Night Wars 100.
On September 4th, 1995, Nitro had the first show. This man, surprised to everyone, showed up when it was thought he was still in WWF.
What is he doing here? Lex Luger.
Very good, sir. Andrew, which one? 200 or 100?
200.
This Al Snow gimmick was a hidden character in WWF Attitude Game.
Is it Avatar?
No. Jeff?
Head.
That is correct, sir. And 100 to Jeff. What was the name of the first WWF video game?
Super WrestleMania?
Close. Andrew?
What is WrestleMania?
I like the way Andrew always talks about it. He loves that game. He's a huge fan of that game.
Yeah, I love Bam Bam in it.
He told me, he's like, I'm not playing anything else. Just It's WrestleMania. And yes, WrestleMania is fucking garbage. All right, boys.
Was that black and white?
No.
No, but it was bad. I remember renting it and being extremely disappointed. So we're going to kind of just do one little thing and then we'll go back into it. I got a nice little question for everybody. We'll start with Andrew. What was your first pro wrestling show you remember going to?
I went to a house show in St. John, New Brunswick at the Lord Beaverbrook Rink, which was supposed to be headlined by a tag team match featuring Leo Burke and Cuban Assassin against The Spoiler and Nikita Karmlikov, but it wound up being singles matches, and the main event was Leo Burke against The Spoiler. And my Uncle Joe and Aunt Shirley took me to that, and it was a fun time. That was in 1986, June 3rd.
Cool. Good stuff. Thank you, Andrew. Jeff, how about yourself? Oh.
Just after In Your House, Beware of Dog. There was a house show in Savannah, Georgia in 96. Nice. It was one of the first shows that Ultimate Warrior no-showed. And I remember at the very beginning, it was the Fink, and he announced how the scheduled match of Vader versus Ultimate Warrior. So that was the matchup wasn't a rumor. The circumstances of being for the title was rumor. They were definitely doing Vader versus Ultimate Warrior at one point in time. It was the first match they announced, like, he's not been showing up. It was headlined by Shawn Michaels versus Goldust for the WWF title. And there was one, it was one of the first matches that they did, Undertaker and Mankind. And I do also remember a Caribbean strap match with Savio Vega and Stone Cold.
Now, a quick question for you before we go back to the episode. You ever been to a TV taping or a pay-per-view?
I just last calendar year, I went to the Royal Rumble in St. Louis.
Nice. That's fun. How was that?
Great. It was wonderful. It was a great experience with my kids. And like when I was a kid, I went to the first pay-per-view, the first pro wrestling pay-per-view of the new millennium. I was at Sold Out 2000.
Nice.
And Benoit won the world title and then dipped the next day.
Yeah. That's awesome. It's the Rumble because I'll tell you, me and Andrew don't really watch the Rumble at all. But we don't watch WWE much. We watch Rumble because we gamble on that bad boy. And is that the one I won? Did I win that one, Andrew, or was it the year before that I won?
It might have been, I think it was that one. It was with another person who does Royal Rumble pools. But Jeff, we'll be doing a Royal Rumble pool again this year if you want to participate.
Okay.
Yeah. You just basically buy in and get random numbers. So you just hope we get number 7.
Yeah. You $30 gets you one number in the men's Rumble, one number in the women's Rumble.
Sounds good.
And the winner wins a belt.
Oh, yeah, that's how you do it. See, the other one's money, too. All right. Let's go back. We got another board to go over here. This is Double Jeopardy. So here we have double amounts, and we have 2 daily doubles. So here is the categories. PWI 500, finishers, WWE Hall of Fame, nicknames, Great American Bash. Who went last in that last one? I can't remember. Does anyone remember?
I don't remember.
I think it was Jeff. I think Jeff went.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure we get everybody in there. You guys can see the board fine?
Yes.
Okay. Andrew, here we go.
Let's do Great American Bash for 600.
Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix the
scores.
Yeah. We have 42 there, and we have 2. See, Jeff, you can get back in it, man. If he starts messing up,
I'm just happy to not be in the negative. Honestly, it's like an encyclopedia.
Great American Bash 600, Andrew.
Yep.
What year did Great American Bash start?
What is 1985?
Jeff, it's your go.
Nicknames 600.
There you go, buddy. Daily double.
Let's make it a true daily double.
Bet all of it? All 200?
All 200.
Okay. This man was considered the original Nature Boy. Ric Flair would go on to beat him in 1979 and basically take the name.
Buddy Rogers.
You are correct, sir. Good stuff. Nice. Good, man. Good for you.
Thank you.
All right, Andrew, it's your go.
Let's do Great American Bash for 400.
Leading up to Great American Bash 2000, WWE teased on TV one of the biggest moments is going to happen at Great American Bash, leading to a ton of speculation on what it might be. Ended up being a man turning heel, which is typical WCW. Basically, give us finishes before it happens. Who was the man who turned heel?
Who is Bill Goldberg?
Yeah, like that was the stupidest fucking thing in the world, man. I remember people thought it was Shane. Some people thought Shane was jumping. Jeff, it's your go.
Let's go with nicknames for 800.
The Gentleman. And then who's the person?
Gentleman Chris Adams.
Very good, sir. All right, Andrew.
Let's do Bash for 800.
This pro football player turned heel on Kevin Green and joined Four Horsemen at Great American Bash in 1996. Green would get his revenge at the next year Bash.
Who is Steve McMichael?
No, yeah, it's supposed to be. Sorry, I put that wrong. My bad. It is Steve McMichael. Poor guy. He's in bad shape now, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking too good, dude. I think he's going to, unfortunately, I think he's going to be going soon. Jeff, it's your. All right, Jeff, you're still there, right? We're good?
Yes.
All right,
yeah.
buddy. Let's jump back into her.
All right.
Sure.
Let's start finishers, but let's go 800.
Ooh. The one-man gang's finisher was named after this type of airplane.
Oh, jeez.
Sing the airplane. Just pick one.
Yeah. 747.
You had competition, Andrew.
Yep.
He's creeping up on you, buddy. Good job, man. Andrew.
Let's do Great American Bash for 1,000.
The main event for Great American Bash, 88, let me say that, between Lex Luger and Ric Flair had this ridiculous finish.
Stoppage due to blood loss.
And did you ever see the blood? There's like no blood in Luger.
Cut myself worth shaving.
Yeah, exactly. Jeff, your go.
WWE Hall of Fame for 600.
This famous morning talk show personality inducted Classy Freddie Blassie into WWF Hall of Fame in 1994.
I don't know for a fact, but due to his Hall of Fame tie-ins, I'm going to go with Regis Philbin.
You're right. You're correct, man. Andrew, it's your go. You better not get any wrong, Andrew, because I think this guy's on a roll, man.
Let's finish up the Bash for 200.
What was considered one of the best WCW pay-per-views ever? Ric Flair faced Terry Funk in the main event of this Great American Bash.
What is 1989?
Correct, sir. Jeff, it's your go.
Hall of Fame 800.
This famous baseball player inducted Kurt Hennig into the Hall of Fame in 2007.
Who is Wade Boggs?
There you go. All right. Andrew.
Let's do nicknames for 1,000.
Captain Redneck.
Who is Dick Murdoch?
Nice.
Jeff.
Nicknames 400.
This wrestler the WWF wrestler in the late 90s was nicknamed the Beast.
Who is Dan Severn?
Very good, sir.
Really, who is Dan Severn?
Yeah. He's okay. I didn't mind him. Not much charisma. Andrew.
Let's finish up nicknames for 200.
The Bizarre One.
Who is Goldust?
Yeah, put an easy one in there.
Yeah.
Andrew or Jeff.
Shoot. Hall of Fame 1000.
Vincent J. McMahon was inducted in 1996. Who inducted him?
Vincent K. McMahon.
That is incorrect, sir. Unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew?
Who is Shane McMahon?
That is correct. Yes, Shane. And you know the best thing about that is, for anyone really watching, think if it's 1,000, you know it's harder. So Vince is a little too easy, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I just feel like they were doing those like smaller.
Yeah, they're doing like
it was a different pay-per-view. I do believe it was Survivor Series, like the night before Survivor Series that year.
Yeah. Andrew.
Let's do finishers for 1,000. Let's put 2,000 on this.
Okay.
This was Sam Houston's finisher.
What is a bulldog?
I thought it'd be a little harder for you on that one. I really did. But I guess I was wrong. So hold on a second. Let me get my calculator out here. Don't mind me, kids. Just I wasn't the greatest at math as a kid. Obviously I'm proving it right now. No, that's not right. Yeah, well, hold on a second here. Plus 2,000. Okay, Andrew. All right. Okay, Jeff, it's your go.
Finisher 600.
This was the Widowmaker Barry Windham's finisher in WWF in 1989.
Swinging neckbreaker.
That is incorrect. Andrew?
What is a superplex?
Correct. Andrew, it's your go.
Let's do finishers for 400.
You know, we're lucky we didn't go live, eh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was Jerry the pedophile lawler's finisher.
What is a pile driver?
Oh, he pile drilled him, all right. Fucking crazy. Sketchy bastard. Jeff, it's your go.
Hall of Fame 400.
This was the first celebrity to get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2004.
Drew Carey.
No, incorrect. Andrew.
It's a tough one. I honestly
Really?
don't.
No,
I don't remember. I'm gonna say.
Oh, I think I know.
He knows now.
I live in the city. I should have known.
Time's up, Andrew.
Was it William Refrigerator Perry?
Pete Rose.
Okay.
Hit King. I live in Cincinnati. I should have known that. It's the only Hall of Fame he's in.
And the funny thing was, don't you remember Heenan like making him lose his mind? He didn't have his stitches the whole time.
Yeah.
It's why I haven't really been going for that category. I don't remember much. Is it my go?
Yeah.
Let's do finishers for 200.
The sharpshooter.
Bret Hart and Owen Hart.
Yeah, I know. Well, you had to go easy one.
And Natalia.
Yeah. That's true. Well, I needed one. Jeff, it's your go.
I think we've been avoiding it on purpose, but let's go PWI 600.
This WCW Wrestler surprised a lot of people by being named number one in 1997. I remember seeing this going like, really? I like this guy, but I'm like, how is he number one?
There's a couple that come to mind. And I'm going to go with logic because this person wrestled far more matches. Who is Lex Luger?
Good guess. That's incorrect. Andrew?
Who is Dean Malenko?
Was Dean Malenko. He had a good year, but it was a strange one.
That was Brad's year, man. He got totally robbed.
In 97? Yeah. Was he around?
Yeah.
Well, oh, yeah, he was on the whole time. Andrew's your go.
Let's do Hall of Fame for 200.
This was the first man inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame in 1993. He was the only person inducted that year.
Who is Andre the Giant?
Yeah, I didn't even bother. Like Jesus Christ, it's easy. My 200's a little too easy. Okay, PWI 500. What number? What number?
8.
2011. The sometime WB Comedy Act somehow was named number one.
PWI 500, 2011, Comedy Act sometimes. Vladimir Kozlov.
Andrew?
Who is The Miz?
How'd you really watch an 11?
Well, I mean, comedy, he was a champion, so.
Yeah, he was fucking awful. That was real bad mania. Jeff, it's your go.
No,
no, Andrew, sorry, it's your go.
It's Andrew.
Let's do 500 for 1,000.
Oh, this man who actually main evented a few WWF shows in the 80s was listed at 500 in 1991.
Ooh. He main evented a few WWF shows in the 1980s.
Yep.
Tell
the birds to shut up, Andrew.
Was it Iron Mike Sharp?
That is incorrect, friend. Jeff, you want to give it a shot?
The Canadian earthquake. Zeus.
Oh, right. Of course.
Who? Okay, so Jeff, 200 or 400?
400.
This man holds the record for the most number ones at 3.
Oh. My heart says recent. Let's go.
Go with your gut, man. Trust
Kenny
me.
Omega Man.
No. Andrew?
Who's Steve Austin?
No. John Cena. And for 200, Andrew.
Yep.
This man was the first number 1 in PWI 500, 1991.
Who is Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, but I'm saying you guys didn't really say your PWIs, did you?
No.
Okay, so we have Andrew at 13,400 and Jeff at 0. That's okay. Well, not really, because that means you're but okay. But we're still gonna do finals Jeopardy anyway because it's fun. Hey.
Yeah, no, and there's still pride to play for.
So Jeff, I'll let you bet 10,000. Andrew, I gotta write down your score. What did I have you at, Andrew? At 13,400.
13,400.
Okay, 13. Jesus Christ. And then 0 for Jeff, bet 10,000. Okay. You know the deal. Write down or just keep it to yourself, and I'll tell you when we're ready. The category is coming up right now. And share the screen. The category is the following: hidden characters. Hidden characters. If you're whoever's ready, just kind of put your hand up on full screen. Yeah, if you're ready, tell me what you want to bet. Andrew first, okay.
$1,000.
1,000. Jeff, you want to go for the full 10G?
Full 10,000.
All right, here it comes, boys. Hidden characters. This mid-card masked wrestler in the mid-90s was a hidden character in the WWF Raw game, the Sega version. Da-da-da, all that bullshit for like about a minute and a half, whatever. Very interesting little one. You know how I found it? I was just like doing the video game one, and I came across it. That's kind of neat, and I just grabbed it and went with it, right? Because I never knew that. So, anyone want to go first?
Let Jeff go first.
Jeff? Okay, what are you thinking, Jeff?
He later went on to become Savio Vega. I put down Quang.
Okay. Andrew?
I also, I don't know if you can see that, I also wrote down Quang. My pen ran out of ink during the end.
You know what? You got to get your pen fixed. And you are both correct. Correct. It is Quang. So, Jeff, you finished with 10,000. So, you finished with a positive. Andrew, I don't know. You're like 15,000 or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But either way, Andrew, you move on to the finals. Jeff, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We definitely had some technical difficulties during that game, which was going to be live. Thank God we didn't go live because we would have been a big clusterfuck. So definitely good we didn't go live. But thanks for joining, Jeff. We're doing season 2 also. Season 2 is going to get done. I got to go and basically brainstorm for a day.
Season 2 will be a $20 buy-in, and the winner receives World Championship belt.
Yeah.
Well, championship belt. Doesn't necessarily.
We'll figure that part out. But yeah, so thanks for coming on, everybody. And we on to the finals. We will let you know when you're ready to roll. I'm going to edit the hell out of this video before I put it up because I got to do a lot of editing before it goes up. And thanks again, guys, for coming on.
Right, good luck, everyone.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, man. See you guys later.
Later.
And that was the first match of round semifinal. Oh my God, semifinal round. We had some technical difficulties during it. You won't notice it because I've edited it out. And we will look forward to Sean and Ian with the second match of the semifinals. And then we'll get the finals coming up pretty soon. Thanks for watching.